Reality is glitching before our eyes, and you won't believe what's been captured on camera.
What's going on? Why are they standing still?
Vehicles defying gravity, physics that make no sense, and moments that loop endlessly. Here are the most mind-bending, impossible clips ever caught on film.
Yo, it's not moving. That's insane. It's stuck. It's literally stuck.
A woman sat in her parked car, casually waiting for her brother, when something strange caught her eye. Not far away, a man appeared to be sprinting, but he wasn't going anywhere. He stayed fixed in the same spot.
Oh, I found a glitched person. They look like they're running, right? They're not.
Legs pumping, arms swinging, like an invisible wall blocked him. This continued for nearly 5 minutes. It didn't look normal. It looked like reality itself had frozen him mid-motion. What kind of glitch was she witnessing?
They're staying in place. They've been there for like 2 minutes. What?
Flying car. Flying cars are becoming a real thing, but this one, it wasn't futuristic at all. Recently in Miami traffic, drivers watched something unbelievable. An old school car, the kind you'd expect in a vintage movie, suddenly rose into the air and calmly flew off while everyone sat stuck in a jam. It just casually lifted up and flew away in front of everyone. Was this some kind of reality glitch? Or a time traveler passing through? You decide. I want to see your comments on this one. Loop cats. Cats often behave in strange or unusual ways. If you're a cat lover, stay with me and tell me what you think. In this clip, a group of cats can be seen moving around in a perfect circle. They are all different cats, yet they keep walking in the same loop without stopping. To me, it looks like some kind of strange loop glitch because this didn't happen for just a few minutes. It continued from night until morning, completely different from normal cat behavior. Mysterious tap. A man captured a bizarre scene outside his house. A broken tap was floating in midair, yet water was flowing from it as if nothing was wrong. Normally, a tap needs to be fixed to a wall for water to flow, but this one had no support whatsoever. The stream poured naturally, defying physics and common sense. Witnessing something so impossible left him stunned. It wasn't broken plumbing, it was a glitch in plain sight. A moment where reality seemed to bend in front of him. Shadow Professor. In China, during a class, a guy noticed something strange. The classroom had a mirror-like divider, and the professor appeared in it with a shadowy figure beside him. But when he looked past the mirror, everything was normal. Was this a strange glitch, or something more mysterious? River glitch. Now this one is going to puzzle you. A man in China picked up a rock, showing clearly how heavy it was. Then he threw it into a river, and guess what happened? Instead of sinking, the rock started floating on the water. Normally, something that heavy would instantly sink, but this didn't happen. There was no problem with the rock, and the water looked normal. So, was this a glitch, or something strange happening with reality in that river? Cloud glitch. Have you ever seen rain happening in only one spot? Watch this clip. Here, the rain isn't falling over an area. It's coming down on a single spot, right on a car, while everything around stays completely dry. It's a proper daytime scene, and everywhere else is normal. How is this possible? The clouds above are producing rain for just one tiny spot. This looks like a glitch in reality. If you have any idea, drop your comments below. Floating buildings. A guy was on a beach in Mexico when he saw something that made him question his own eyes. Far above the sea, on the clouds, multiple massive buildings appeared, huge and impossible. Shocked, he recorded the entire scene and shared it online on TikTok. People reacted with different theories. Some believed it looked like a floating city, suspended in the sky. Others thought it was a glitch, an illusion created by the clouds mimicking real buildings. Either way, the moment was surreal, leaving viewers amazed and unsure what they had actually witnessed. Fish glitch. While exploring the town's aquarium, a woman spotted something that made her stop in her tracks. In one tank, Every fish was completely motionless. It seemed impossible that so many creatures could freeze in the same spot at once. She tapped the glass, expecting a twitch or ripple, but nothing stirred, not even the tiniest shrimp. The tank looked like a perfect still photograph. The scene was surreal, as if reality itself had paused inside the glass, leaving her stunned and questioning whether she was witnessing a glitch in nature.
What's going on? Why are they standing still?
Ghost bike. On a Paris highway, something truly weird happened. A motorcycle was moving along the road with no rider at all. Broad daylight, full traffic, yet it rolled forward perfectly on its own.
Ça, c'était le 28 mai, le jour de la fête des mères. Je revenais de mon week-end à Coulommiers.
People stopped and stared, confused. Was it an automatic bike or something completely unexplainable? Its movement looked real, smooth, and natural, but nothing about it made sense. What do you guys think? Was it a glitch, some kind of invisible control, or a ghostly rider at work? Mysterious woman. A recently shared clip from the 1990s has caught everyone's attention for a very odd reason. Amidst the cheering and clapping crowd, one elderly woman suddenly freezes mid-clap. Her face turns blank, her movements paused, as if caught in a glitch or a malfunctioning robot. The strange thing is, this level of technology didn't exist back then. Viewers are left stunned, wondering how such a bizarre and unexplainable moment could appear in footage from decades ago, making it feel like reality briefly skipped a frame. Passenger plane stuck. Earlier, I showed you a helicopter stuck in midair. Now, watch this. A proper passenger plane was also frozen in the air, mid-flight.
Clouds are moving. Look at the bird. We're still driving. Look at the road. That's insane. It's stuck.
A man nearby saw the whole scene. Everything around was moving normally. The wind, cars, people, but the plane stayed completely still. This clearly shows that glitches are happening around us, and now they are being exposed. The scene was unbelievable and surreal, as if reality paused for a single object, while the world continued moving without interruption. Unusual pause. A hunter, his wife, and their hunting dogs ventured deep into the woods. As they went further, something unexpected happened. The dogs and even a nearby bird suddenly froze, stuck in a single position. Nobody could understand what was happening.
Couldn't believe it. You could see the leaves moving and all the bushes, but the dogs were completely still.
It was as if someone had pressed a pause button on the world. After a few minutes, everything resumed normally. The dogs ran again, the bird flew, and nothing seemed unusual. It was like reality itself had glitched for a brief moment, leaving them stunned and questioning what they had just witnessed. Extraordinary fish. While cleaning his aquarium, a man slowly drained most of the water, expecting the fish to sink lower with the level. Instead, the fish remained near the top, swimming smoothly as though the tank were still full. Its fins waved naturally, turning and gliding with ease. Yet the tank was almost empty. It looked as if invisible water surrounded it, allowing it to move freely through thin air. The moment felt unreal, like a glitch had rewritten the rules, transforming an ordinary fish into something astonishing. Water walk. A fisherman on his boat saw something unbelievable. A man appeared to be walking calmly across the water. It looked as if the water wasn't water for him, but a solid road beneath his feet. He walked steadily without sinking, without struggling, as if he had some extra power that allowed him to move across the surface. The video was shared online, and people reacted in different ways. Some said he was a time traveler, while others believed he had some kind of superpowers. Stuck helicopter. Have you ever seen a helicopter stuck in one place in the air? Obviously not, unless you follow 50 meters. In this footage, a helicopter appears frozen midair. Everything on the ground looks completely normal. Cars moving, people walking, nothing unusual. But the helicopter stays fixed in the same position without drifting. Some people watching from nearby buildings were shocked at what they were seeing. It felt like reality had briefly stopped working, leaving one object suspended in place. Running without moving. Have you ever seen someone jogging in place, but it looks completely real? Watch this clip. It seems like the man is in a hurry, maybe running to get home, but he isn't moving forward at all. His legs keep moving, but he stays stuck in one spot. After a short while, he suddenly starts walking normally, as if nothing happened. The moment is strange, unusual, and unexplainable, almost like he got caught in a glitch or a loop in reality itself. Mysterious snow. During the heavy Texas snowfall of 2024, a local resident stepped outside with his usual oxygen acetylene torch to clear the driveway. He had done this many times before without any issue, but this time, the snow refused to melt.
I'll use plain old again first.
Instead of turning into water, it darkened wherever the flame touched it, almost like the surface was solid and resistant. The reaction didn't look natural at all. It felt less like winter weather, and more like something strange, hiding in plain sight.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
One area rain. In Scotland, a local witnessed a strange phenomenon. It was raining on one side, while the sky was clear and sunny everywhere else. Clouds covered one area, but beyond that, everything looked completely normal. No other signs of rain, no wind, nothing unusual. Just this perfect split between storm and sunshine. It was surreal, as if nature itself was paused and edited in one spot. Have you ever experienced anything like this? If so, share your story in the comments below.
ये लगी है बारिश और यहाँ कोई बारिश नहीं है।
Basketball glitches. Any NBA fans here? If yes, watch this carefully. During a match, one player passed the ball to another, but you can clearly see on camera that he didn't actually throw it, yet the other player still got the ball. And that's not all. In another strange incident, a player scored, holding the ball in his hand, and in the blink of an eye, the ball disappeared as if it was never there. Everything else looked normal. These glitches are so smooth, most people wouldn't even notice. NBA fans, drop your comments if you know what this is. Stuck horses. On a rainy afternoon, a woman looked out to check on her horses, expecting them to move or seek shelter. Instead, she froze. The horses stood motionless, every muscle locked, completely still, as if they had turned into lifeless statues.
This is so weird, you guys. It's so weird. I mean, look, there's one over there.
Not a single twitch or flinch betrayed life. Shaken and unsettled, she grabbed her phone and began recording, capturing the surreal scene. Nothing in the surroundings explained it, and the unnatural stillness left her feeling like reality itself had paused around her. Joe Biden glitch. Back when Joe Biden was president, during a Juneteenth celebration, everyone around him was dancing, laughing, and enjoying the event. The music was playing, the crowd was energetic, but he suddenly appeared stuck in place. He wasn't blinking, barely moving, almost frozen like a paused frame. Even when he later shifted slightly, the movement looked stiff and unusual. Some people online began calling him a robot because of that moment. Seeing a former president freeze like that didn't look ordinary at all, and the clip quickly went viral. Sky cut. A guy in Texas noticed something strange in the sky. He saw a huge cut in the sky, and behind this cut, there was only darkness. The cut looked scary. He recorded a video of it and shared it online, where people gave various comments. Some believed it was nature exposing that there was darkness behind the sky, while others thought it was a glitch. Everyone was amazed and confused by what they were seeing, as it looked completely unreal, yet captured on camera. Two sunsets. Let's head now to Mexico, where a strange event happened. Two sunsets at the same time. The sun didn't look weird, but watch this clip. You can clearly see that on the right, one sun is setting, and in the same way, on the left, another sun is also visible. The two suns appeared together for a short moment. Some people thought it might be a reflection, but reflections don't look like this. There were clearly two suns visible in the sky at once, something more than a glitch. I say, unmoved, frozen bird. Let's head to Indonesia, where something happened that completely puzzled everyone. People noticed a bird in the sky that was stuck in one place. It wasn't moving at all. Normally, this is impossible. Even a rescue team was called in to try and make it move or fix whatever unseen force was holding it. They even tried using a stick, but it couldn't reach the bird. This strange glitch left everyone shocked, as no one could explain how a bird could remain suspended in the air like that for so long. Ball disappearance. A woman was recording her daughter the night before Christmas. Her daughter was playing with a small stick, moving a ball around. Everything looked normal, but then something unusual happened. The ball suddenly disappeared. One moment, it was near her daughter's feet. The next, it was gone, as if it never existed. They looked everywhere, but never found it again. These might be loopholes in the glitch. Moments that happen suddenly with no explanation. Shadow mystery. A guy in Japan had a strange experience with his shadow. Whenever he moved near any object, the other object's shadow would unnaturally reach toward his shadow, as if it had life. Sometimes, the shadows slightly moved on their own. Even when he picked up different objects and brought their shadows close, the same reaction happened. It didn't look normal at all. Whether these were glitches or some changing shadow phenomenon, no one could understand what was really happening in that moment. Water glitch. A guy recorded a strange scene that looked impossible. Water was coming out of a tap, but it seemed frozen mid-flow. It wasn't moving, yet when he put his hand in it, he realized water was actually coming out. Even looking at the floor below, the stream didn't ripple or move at all, as if the water itself had paused in mid-air. The effect was bizarre and completely unexplained. Like many other glitches, this frozen water defied logic and left anyone watching stunned and questioning reality. No return slippers. A group of friends was having fun late at night when one of them casually tossed another friend's slippers into the air. But something strange happened. The slippers never came back down. They just disappeared, as if the sky itself had swallowed them or sent them to another dimension. Everyone stared in disbelief. No wind, no trick, nothing to explain it. Now they didn't know whether to laugh or freak out. Mid-air stuck. A man was exploring the fields in a small Mexican town, but then he noticed something strange beyond the fields. He saw a bird in the air, and its wings were moving properly, but it wasn't going forward. It stayed in one spot, despite flapping. Now, if its entire body were stuck and unmoving, that would be a different case. But this bird kept flapping its wings without going anywhere. That was completely different from other glitches he had seen. It was a whole new, strange type of glitch. Bird glitch. In Canada, a tourist noticed a strange scene one morning. In the sky, a bird was completely stuck in one spot. Its wings weren't flapping, and it didn't move at all, even while another bird flew freely nearby. The frozen bird hovered, as if time itself had paused around it.
Vean este pájaro, no se mueve, lo estoy viendo yo, está suspendido en el aire.
Watching this video, it's clear that something unusual was happening. A glitch in reality, because nothing natural could make a bird stay perfectly still, like that in midair. Electric stones. A guy was walking in the woods when he noticed something strange, a stone hovering just above the ground. He was shocked because there was no visible source holding it up. It floated as if powered by some strange energy. After a while, he spotted another stone doing the same thing. Curious, he collected the stones and took them home. He connected them to an electric wire attached to a bulb, and to his surprise, the bulb lit up. The stones seemed to hold energy, but how and why remained a complete mystery. Sudden cloud shift. A guy went for fishing with his kids. Locked and ready, clouds above the sky. A perfect day. Before watching ahead, watch closely the clouds as he threw his fishing gear in the water. Suddenly, instantly, the clouds from the sky disappeared. Not a single cloud was left. You can see this clip again. First clouds, then all gone in a flash. Even he was shocked, wondering what exactly had happened. Maybe we can say it was a glitch in the sky, because such an instant change naturally shouldn't happen. Unseen ride. A man noticed something strange on an empty road. A small bicycle was moving on its own, right in the center of the street. There was no one riding or controlling it. He watched in shock, completely stunned, unable to understand how it was happening. The bicycle rolled smoothly, as if pushed by some invisible force. Nobody around could explain it, and it didn't make sense in any natural way. The man could only stare, wondering whether he had witnessed a glitch or some unseen power at work. Cryptic message. Back in 2009, in Florida, Texas, and Colorado, something strange happened. On everyone's television screens, a cryptic emergency alert message kept appearing. No matter what channel they switched to, the same message showed up. It felt like a secret signal, and many people were terrified. Online, Theories exploded. Some believed it was a doomsday warning, while others thought it was a glitch in the broadcast system. To this day, no one has been able to fully explain what caused the mysterious message, leaving it one of the most unsettling events in recent memory.
This Irvine mom was shocked.
Because I kind of questioned what it was and asked somebody else that was in the house, what do you think this is? I've never seen anything like this before. It was weird.
Sudden disappearance. Watch this clip carefully, because it's truly puzzling. A man was filming from his car, waiting at a light, when he noticed a person walking across the road. The walker moved in front of a stationary car, but never appeared on the other side. The movement was smooth and calm, with no panic or chaos, which made it even stranger. No matter how you watch it, the disappearance only has one possible explanation: a glitch in the matrix, bending reality right in front of the camera.
Where the did he go?
Biden pizza mystery. During a public event, Joe Biden appeared completely normal until a bizarre moment occurred. He picked up a slice of pizza and brought it to his mouth, but instead of eating it, he pulled it back, untouched. Then he mimicked chewing, smiling and nodding as if everything was ordinary. The action looked unnatural, raising questions. Was it intentional or some strange glitch in reality? No one could explain it, leaving viewers stunned and unsure whether they had just witnessed a simple act or something far stranger. Couple disappearance. Outside a quiet cafe, a couple sat calmly, enjoying the day. Suddenly, they vanished without a trace, gone in an instant, as if erased from existence. Bystanders stared in disbelief, searching for any sign of them, but there was nothing. 1 second they were there, the next, nothing remained. There was nothing unusual about the couple themselves. It seemed like a brief tear in reality had swallowed them up. A tiny glitch that removed them from the world in a way no one could explain. Soccer ball glitch. During a live football game, the goalkeeper lunged for the ball, but something odd occurred. The ball slipped past him, hit the post, and began moving away. Then, in under a second, it returned perfectly into his hands. The motion was seamless, leaving everything around looking normal, and nobody seemed to notice. Only the camera captured the impossible moment. Events like this hint that glitches might be occurring all around us, subtle and unnoticed, bending reality for just a split second, while the world carries on, oblivious.
Atención que va arriba, va a Barco, vino al centro, cerradito, chiquito, se queda.
Dice mystery. Back in 2014, in Texas, during the inauguration of a cultural games event, Sandra Hayden was invited to throw a big dice using a throwing machine. Normally, the dice would fly through the air and land a short distance away, following physics as expected. But this time, it barely moved, dropping almost immediately without any lift. It just looked as if the dice had broken the rules of reality for a brief, impossible moment. Out of nowhere appearance. A woman was just heading home when she saw something strange in the middle of the road. A tiny black object appeared out of nowhere, right in her path, but as she watched, the object suddenly transformed into a real squirrel. There was no source or explanation for how it appeared there.
What the f***? He just came out of nothing! Don't run towards me!
After a few moments, the squirrel casually walked away, leaving her stunned. That brief, impossible transformation felt like a glitch in the Matrix, revealing that reality itself can sometimes shift in ways we can't explain. Mid-interview stuck. During a live CNN segment, Al Roker stood smiling alongside his co-hosts. When something bizarre happened, he froze completely. No blink, no twitch, not even a breath, as if someone had hit pause. Meanwhile, the others carried on talking normally, oblivious to his stillness. Seconds later, he resumed motion as if nothing had occurred. The precision of that frozen moment was unsettling, almost unreal. It looked less like a simple pause and more like a glitch in the fabric of reality itself, leaving viewers speechless.
Passed away, the king of rock and roll, and as Mark Cohn says in his great song Walking in Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle.
Bird's disappearance. A calm ocean stretched out beneath a clear sky as a line of geese flew steadily overhead. Their formation was perfect, wings moving in rhythm. Then, without warning, they disappeared all at once. No scattering, no diving, no trace left behind. The horizon remained unchanged, Waves rolled gently, and the sky stayed bright and empty. The sudden absence felt unreal, like a scene abruptly edited out of existence. For a brief moment, it seemed as if reality itself had skipped a frame, erasing them completely. Mysterious teleportation. In Indonesia, dashcam footage captured a bizarre moment. On a quiet road, a man suddenly appeared out of nowhere right in front of a car and quickly walked to the other side. The movement was smooth and natural, yet there had been no one there a moment before. The driver and viewers alike were stunned, wondering how he appeared so suddenly. Was it a glitch in reality? A brief teleport? Or did the man have some unexplained power? Mountain shadow. Let's head to Peru, where a local noticed something unusual near the hills. A strange shadow had spread over a mountain, dark and clearly defined, like a cloud was blocking the sun. But when he looked up, the sky was completely clear and spotless.
See that shadow?
Where are the clouds?
There were no clouds anywhere. Still, the shadow remained over the same area for a long time. It was as if something was there, but also not visible. It didn't make sense, and felt like a classic glitch in reality. If you think it could be something else, share your thoughts in the comments. Ball glitch. A boy stood casually throwing a ball against the wall, catching it effortlessly each time. The rhythm felt ordinary, until one return changed everything. The ball bounced back, but as he reached out, it slipped straight through his hands and vanished midair. No sound, no bounce, no roll across the floor. He searched the entire room, confused and shaken. Later, they even reviewed the CCTV footage, hoping for answers. The cameras showed the same impossible moment, yet offered no explanation for where the ball went. Strange cloud. Back in 2017, in Miami, something unusual appeared in the sky. A cloud shaped like a perfect rectangle, hanging in one spot. It didn't look natural at all, far from the usual clouds we see. People who saw it were shocked, staring up at the perfectly defined shape that seemed almost artificial. The strange formation lasted long enough for many to notice and take photos. Have you ever experienced something like this in the sky? If so, share your story and let others know what you've seen. People in loop. Signs of a glitch in the matrix appear when pedestrians start behaving oddly on the streets. Some stop dead in their tracks, staring through windows for no reason. Others walk backwards or pace slowly back and forth, as if caught in a loop or trance. The movements are so unnatural, it's hard to look away. Watching it unfold, you can't help but wonder if the city itself is momentarily glitching. In a small town in Romania, a woman left locals completely puzzled. She was seen moving through the streets as if riding a bicycle.